All right. What's up, YouTube, Facebook? I'm decided to make this quick video. Right, make this quick video, and I'm going to get right into the topic because I have some things I need to do. So hello coming in. I thought if I put in this topic the #1 credit repair scam, people with a certain mindset will tune in. They might reach out to me for my services, right? Because, you know, they so eager to think credit repair is a scam, which I really don't understand that. Because hello Charles, hello. I really don't understand that mindset because, you know, in my mind, I think a scam is not paying your bills is obligated or on time. And so, you know, I don't know the distrust of people with people that can help them with their credit or their cash flow situation. I don't understand that distrust because if I look at your credit report, then, you know, I really probably would ask myself who is the biggest scammer. Or should I be skeptical, right, to do business with you because you haven't paid 10 creditors. So why would I think you would pay me? You know, so it goes on the other end as well. But, you know, on the other end of the consultant person that's trying to help you, they're taking risk as well. So let me get into this topic. Why I will not call you on the phone, or why I will not meet you if you want to meet, right? Thank you, Charles. Why I will not call you on the phone, or I will not meet you. Well, let me rephrase that. I will not call anyone that's not a client. I will not call people that's not a client. So if you are contemplating sending me an email or a text message asking me, let me make sure I'm live, asking me, this is my number, and you drop those 10 digits, I'm not going to call you. I'm just putting this video out. I wish this video get more views than any other video I made because that's usually my #1 request. If you want a credit analysis, this is how it works. You have to email me your credit report. You have to invest $50 for my time to analyze your credit report. And I have my automated responder set up on my email informing anyone that emails me their credit report. So I don't know if you don't check your email or maybe it will go to your spam. But it is set up to automatically respond or reply, rather, that thank you for reaching out for LD Financial Consulting Services. Please allow 3 to 5 business days to receive your credit analysis, and you will receive this analysis via email. So usually between the 2nd and 3rd day, some people will email back, hey, did you receive my credit report? Right? So, you know, I don't know if didn't go to their the email did not go to, you know, they didn't check their email, or maybe it went to their spam. So I'm making a video to, you know, clarify how it's done. Okay. 3 to 5 business days, because just know I receive a total of 50 emails and texts. And that's on the low end, right, for people that's in business on a daily basis. 50 emails and texts. So the time that you want me to call you, if you are not a client, I do not have. I have people not only that have paid for the credit restoration services, but also people that have paid for a credit analysis. And I know you probably think you're the only one that emailing and texting me that day or want a phone call, but you're not. You're one of 50. Now, I have some people that would suggest, well, why don't you hire a customer service department to respond? Well, that's additional work as well. I have to oversee the person that's handling my customer service department. And, you know, a lot of times these people ask me this because of their selfish reasons, you know, of wanting me to pick up the phone and contact them. So another thing is, if you cannot scan and email me documents and upload documents and you're not computer savvy, then you will not be the client for me, right? You will not be the client for me, because that's the prerequisite. You have to be able to scan, attach, and upload documents. You have to be able to save, and I have these instructions for you. I have it in video, and I have screenshot examples. You have to be able to save your credit report and email it in a certain format, because it's HTML format, because that format is compatible with the software that I use to do credit analysis at a quicker rate. And you know, and so that's how that works. Now, I'm going to use Lexington Law for example. How many of you all will call Lexington Law and ask them, can you meet me somewhere with documents? Or can I meet you somewhere? So that's the number one reason why I stopped working in Mississippi. Because that was my number one question. Can you meet me somewhere with the documents? Why would I meet you somewhere when that's just a scan and email away? Right? So now many people might ask, well, what's wrong with you picking up the phone and talking or calling me? Well, first of all, I don't think it's good business etiquette to text someone your number, right, and ask them to call you. That you have no equity, you know, no relationship with this person, right? If, for example, for my single people, if you met someone and you messaged them on one of your social media platforms, and you haven't went out, now I know you all may think this different. You all have went out to lunch. That person hasn't taken you to a movie, and they say, hey, here's my number, but through a very short exchange, you found out that they needed your help for something. They needed your help or assistance. They needed your help now. They needed your help through a very short exchange. Maybe they messaged you on Facebook. They needed your help, and then you responded to their message to, okay, I can help you with this, but this is what I need you to do. And instead of that person following those instructions and doing that, they text you their phone number and say, hey, just give me a phone call. That's not good business etiquette. You cannot email Lexington Law or anyone else customer service and say, hey, this is my phone number, Lexington Law. I want to repair my credit. Give me a call. You can sit back and wait for Lexington Law to call you and let me know how that works. Or you can't be at home sick. You're sick. You need help. You need help and assistance. And you cannot call your doctor's office, right? And tell the secretary at the doctor's office that I'm at home sick. This is my phone number. Tell my doctor to call me back. You're going to have to get up and do, and you might can call and set an appointment. But sick and all, you're going to have to get up and physically take yourself to that doctor's office. Sick and all. Complete some paperwork, which is what I ask people to do. And after that paperwork is completed, allow that doctor to give you an examination, which is what my credit analysis is. And after the examination, right, now you have to wait for the diagnosis. It's no different with me. See, I learned real quick how valuable 1 hour of my time, because usually a phone call, I used to take phone calls early on. And I learned real quick that those phone calls would on average 30 minutes to an hour, right? And nothing productive was in that phone call. People just wanted to vent out about why their credit was so bad. Hey, Timothy. They just wanted to vent. Tell you why their credit was so bad. Nothing productive, nothing I could do over the phone to help without physically seeing their credit report anyway. It was a total waste of my time. But, it allowed the person to have someone to vent to. It was not anything in a phone call that person could not have taken the time to text or message me or ask me in an email. And so once I began to travel and teach financial literacy and, host workshops, and I noticed that, I can do a 2-hour workshop for like $3,000. And I began to see how valuable I can teach financial literacy for like $3.50 an hour, right? Travel and teach and spend an hour and get $3.50 an hour to do that. And so I'm like, this person had just taken 30 minutes to an hour of my time, which is worth anywhere between $1,500 and $3.50 an hour to the right people in the right market. Or this person had just taken 30 minutes or an hour of my time, in which I could have been working on someone's credit that has invested $950 or $1,000 or $1,200 or $1,500. This is bankruptcy. And I allowed this person for free to take their time away from me when somebody else that paid me doesn't have it. And so, I don't have time for that anymore. And I know you all, if you don't get it, if you work a job and on your job, you casually talk to people on the phone, during your hours, you casually stroll social media. You don't have people on a daily basis reaching out for you for help. You don't understand how valuable your time is, so that's why you ask for mine. It's a reason why when I shoot videos, oftentimes I'm coming before you in my car, in my truck, which is, not the safest way to do it, right? Because, I should be alert of where I'm driving, but that's usually the most time I have to give you some free information about what can position you better with your credit or your cash flow. And so, no, I won't meet you. I'm not doing it in Mississippi anyway. No, you can't randomly pick up the phone and talk to me about something that you can text or email. And to make this short, I will talk about the number one credit scam. Then I'm logging off because I'm waiting for something, which is, I don't even think it's a credit scam, honestly. But if you want to inquire, you want quick results, you want your credit negative items removed in 15 to maybe 30 days, less than a month, and you're investing in a credit suite, which will cost you anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500, you just need to be aware that there's also known as a 605 identity theft blocking method. And what that method does is it informs the credit agencies that these accounts that's reporting negative on my credit report are the results of identity theft, right? They're not my accounts. Someone stole my identity. This is a fraudulent card, credit card, Capital One charge off showing on my report. And so within 5 days of receiving that notice, TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian will remove, not delete. They will remove the items, these negative items that you said are a result from identity theft from your report to do an investigation. And so, you know, after 15 days of investigation, 30 days by law, they'll do their research and they'll find that these accounts were not a result of identity theft like you suggested. And that's a federal offense when you say it is. So, you know, I don't consult people in that area unless it's true. I don't make up lies or fictitious because you are in a desperate situation to fix your credit. And so after 15, 30 days of investigation, you will see the items are now back on your credit report, and you've paid someone $1,200 to $1,500. And, you know, and you thought that, you know, after 30 days it was going to be permanently removed, and that's not the case. It's not permanently removed. And now they reappear on your credit report. And now you're dealing with that same negative credit again. Right? I had a client who just sent me an email just last night and said, hey, I want to get my home refinanced in December. Do you think my credit will be, you know, the negative items will be fixed by then? So I'm looking at this person's credit report. I'm looking at some charge-offs, and I'm like, it took you 6 months not to pay this company to get this entry on your credit report. And now you want, and the person just signed up in October, right? And now they're saying, I want to get my house refinanced in December. And I said, well, you should have started working on your credit in January of this year, if that was your goals, right? Because there's nothing I can do by law. The credit agency have 30 days. And you can't force their hands, and I'm not going to lie and get you a identity or a credit sweep that's going to reappear on your credit report after 40 days, 45 days anyway. And you know what? If you waited this long to get started on your credit, and now you've waited to, it's just an emergency or dire need, right? And you're questioning if people that can help you are scammers, then I will really look at your mindset. You need to change your mindset. This is something you could have acted on months ago before you got in. And you know what? I don't mean any harm. I'm saying this as Michael Jackson would say, with love. With love, with love. But if you wait till last minute to take action for positive results, then there are no last minute positive results. Everything, if you want charge off collections inquiries permanently deleted from your credit report, the credit agencies by law have 30 days. Why is that? Because they get thousands of disputes a day. And if you think you can call or write them or me and say, I have an emergency, I know it took me years to get this bad credit, but I want to get something done in 30 days, it's not going to work with them, and it's not going to work with me. Because if you have to wait 6 months, or if you have to wait 2 years, I tell people with bankruptcy reporting, right? Okay, you can either let this bankruptcy stay on your credit account reporting for 7 to 10 years, and you can be in bondage for 7 to 10 years, or you can wait 6 months or more to get it, the process of getting deleted. So which option do you choose? Which option do you choose? So yeah, just be aware of credit sweep, that those negative items can reappear. They may reappear, and you pay thousands, and then, you know, after 60 days that person is gone, and they're not going to refund you. I really wouldn't, because if they told you that they're doing a credit sweep on your credit report, then you need to know what that entails. It means that it could show up on your credit right after the 45 days of getting it removed, because removed and deleted are two different things. I get accounts deleted. When you get a letter back from your credit agency that account has been removed, it means it could be replaced back on there. So you want to look for permanent deletion, and you want to look for it done right. So I'm just going to end this right here. No, please do not give me your 10 digits and ask me to call you. I'm not calling you. I call my paid clients. I would pick up the phone and call them if it's an issue. If you are a person who just paid for a credit analysis, I'm not calling you for you to vent about why your credit is in that situation. You don't call Lexington Law and stay on the phone for 30 minutes to an hour just to tell them why your credit is bad. I will hope not. When you call Lexington Law customer service, you're calling to set up payment arrangements, to get or to get an understanding of how to send them the documents that you need sent in, or to ask them about something that they've disputed for you and you don't understand now how to read your credit report and you need assistance with that. You don't call Lexington Law to vent or to ask questions because you want them to understand why your credit is bad. I promise you, if you call Lexington Law and just, this what happened to me, this is how I got behind, I paid somebody else to do that, they're going to get right to the question, say, look, that's fine, sir or ma'am, but what's the purpose, reason of your call today? And, you're going to have a 10 or 15-minute phone call of how to sign up with them, not to vent. So that's just business etiquette. Get your credit and your cash flow fixed. I may go live tonight. I'm not sure. Depends on, where I'm at tonight, of looking at some of my clients' information to talk about why you need to understand taxes and how taxes work, especially if you get charged off deleted from your credit report, how you can be sent a taxable income form in the mail for your charge off because you didn't pay that debt, and it's called a 1099 form. So you get a charge off deleted, and then now December 31st you get a 1099 saying that, hey, you have to add this to your income. This $10,000 debt you didn't pay off, you have to by law file this on your taxes. So you need to know how to save. So that makes a person that probably earned $35,000 a year, figures look at $45,000 a year, and now they have to pay more in taxes, right? They have to pay 30% on that amount, right? So you need to be aware of the tax laws, right? Because that could take away thousands. And you need to understand with charge-offs, those creditors, if they do not sell it to a collection company, can take you to court. Bank of America, Amex, Capital One, Discover, they can take you to court for their money, whether it's on your credit report or not. So just some things you need to know about verification. Hey, you all have a great day. I'm signing off.